sometimes, folks, you can be in a position to completely set yourself up for the right situation. You could. You know, I felt like Terence Crawford, I felt like this was the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity to start really building the super fight between Errol Spence Jr. and himself. I thought it was. Stay tuned.
And I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit. So I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
All right. LDMMAC, LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. So, folks, I'm coming out with this video, and I'm just going in, man. I'm going in. You know, Terence Crawford had an opportunity to really go ahead and make some headway, and just literally go ahead and call out Errol Spence Jr., man. I think that, that would have been the right thing to do. But let's just be honest, man. I don't think either one of these guys are really interested in making a fight right now. And I don't even think they're interested in making a fight in 2019, okay? I would have loved to see this fight in 2018. I would have loved to see the fight because I think the fight is the right time, man. It's the fight's the right time. And if people come on here talking about, man, y'all need to let Bud eat. Y'all need to let the man live. Look, don't come to my channel with that, man. Listen, I've always been about the best fighting the best, and that's not going to change, okay? The best got to fight the best. I mean, if you're in a sport, a pugilism, and it's also a competitive sport, the best got to fight the best. I don't see what the apprehension is of people not wanting the best to fight the best, and I was disappointed in Bud, and I've been disappointed in Errol Spence, man. I've been disappointed in these guys a lot lately, man. And, guys, this is why, like, I did a boxing live stream, and y'all keep asking me, Coach, man, could you upload a few more boxing videos? Okay, this is what you're going to get. Y'all going to get disappointment. Because Bud Crawford, he had 2 interviews. Not one, but 2 interviews. He interviewed with the top-ranked interviewer, and then he interviewed with another guy. And in all those interviews, I mean, Bud keeps saying, man, I've already answered that question. Yeah, but dude, on national TV, man. I mean, I don't know if Bud understand. I don't think Bud Crawford understand how to really, okay, and y'all mind sell a fight. I don't even know, man. I don't even know if he understand that calling out Errol Spence on national TV, what it would have done for the sport of boxing, but what it would have done for him personally. I'm talking about literally calling out, man, Errol Spence Jr. It's crazy, man. It baffles me, man, that Bud got this attitude, man. And I think Bud is in a much worse place than Spence is, because Bud act like he can't talk to just normal Joe Blows, man. He act like, and sometimes I feel like he act like that he's above just a common man. And he proved that, man, when he wouldn't give the interviews out to some of the channels, the YouTube channels that support him. That, they're not saying bad stuff about him. They're not out here writing these terrible articles about the guy. They're literally like channels like this channel. Now, don't come at me, because I've never really wanted to interview Terence Crawford. I've never wanted to. I have no desire to. But people that do interviews, like here in LDBC, like, and I'm coming in with this Town Business, was trying to get a couple of seconds, and I know Town is saying there's no problem, and I'm with Town Business. I would never imply or try to start anything, okay? I wouldn't do that. But me personally, because I like Town Business interviews, I would have liked to see him actually speak to Terence Crawford for about 60 seconds, because Town asks really good questions. He don't ask any dumb questions, which this is why I wanted him to talk to Town, okay? A couple other people, I wanted to hear, Errol Spence on Trill Boxing Talk. I wanted to hear Terence Crawford on Trill Boxing Talk. And, I'm saying to myself, why does Bo Mac have to drag you on a channel where people are supporting you? Why does he have to drag you on there? Dude, even if it was 5 minutes, man, 5 minutes, that's more than enough to the people that got your back. But Bud don't understand that. Errol Spence understand that. He understand people that have his back. So what is Errol gonna do? He's gonna reach out, man. He's gonna talk to channels on YouTube. Like these boxers don't get it. That YouTube boxing, LDBC, YTBC, it don't matter. YouTube boxing is keeping these guys relevant. Even down to the channel that's only got 1 subscriber. These channels, they're keeping these boxers relevant, man. And they don't understand that. They just think YouTube guys are just, oh man, these are just peons trying to get a come up off me. And see, that's in these fighters' mindset. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what. I know the coach, I ain't paying for no more fights, man, when it come to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford until they fight each other. I'm paying for I'm gonna stream. And I've been always against streaming fights. I've always been against that. I've always been more for, hey, you know, pay for the fights. Pay for them because it's going to support the sport. No more, man. Whenever these two fight, nah, man, I'm streaming the fights, man. And Errol Spence, you know, let's talk about him. I mean, that, you know, this when he kept saying, you know, you're on this side of the street, I know what he's trying to say. He's saying, well, because you over there with Bob Arum, you know, this fight might not happen the way I want it to. Ain't no sense in me trying to call you out because Bob Arum ain't gonna allow the fight. You know, and I get what Errol said, but man, call him out anyway, man. It's gonna make boxing look good and it's gonna build it up. We're gonna sit here and talk about this fight happening. See, but now we know the fight ain't happening no time soon, so what are we doing? Instead of doing fantasy matchups, we're sitting here talking about the fight not happening. See, man, these guys don't know, man. Everybody trying to be Floyd Mayweather, man. Gosh, man. Gosh. Terence Crawford, in my opinion, man, Terence Crawford got a lot of upside, man. Could you imagine what would happen if Terence Crawford could actually defeat Errol Spence right now? While Errol Spence is relevant. Terence Crawford, what, 30-31 right now? No, man, he ain't going to have time, man. It's not going to be a lot of time. At the end of the day, you know, you're going to get older, man. You're going to age. Before long, he'll be 35. He's going to be 35 in no time. He don't have time to sit here, man, and say, well, you know, the fight, well, you know, I don't know how to answer that question. Dude, just say I want him, man. If you don't want to answer it outside of national TV, I'll roll with that too. I will roll with that too. You know, but on national TV, where the whole world can see, call this dude out, say, I want Errol Spence. I want to beat him down. Errol Spence, you know, after his last fight, when the last time Errol Spence fought, man? It's been a long time. I think he fought Lamont Peterson. He could have called out Terence Crawford. He could have really called him out after that Peterson fight. But these guys, they so used to saying, well, I'll just fight whoever, man, whoever they put in front of me. God, man. Guys, y'all really want me to be honest? Neither one of these two, man, they're not very entertaining personalities. They're great fighters, though. They're great fighters, but they're just not entertaining personality. Like, these are people that you can get behind, but these are people that you can't really, you can't follow as heavily if you're a casual because they don't have the personality. They're just normal Joe Blows. And we're expecting normal Joe Blows to just go out here and do all this erratic stuff. And I think we setting ourselves up. These guys are not, these are not Floyd Mayweathers. They're not going to go out. They're uncomfortable going after people. They just want to fight. All these two guys, and I respect that about these two, they just want to fight. All I want is these two to just call out each other. But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. From the Benavidez fight, Terence Crawford, he looked phenomenal, man. I don't know if he can handle Bud. I don't know if he can handle Errol Spence, man. I don't know if he can handle Spence. I think Errol Spence is too big and too strong for this guy, man. I think Crawford will come in there, man. He'll make it a good fight. But, nah, man. I see Spence really going in there, man, and actually getting Terence out of there. I don't know. And see, on Terrence's end, if he wait any longer, Terence is going to age. Pretty soon, he's going to be 32, 33. You know, I think the time to fight is now. Make the fight now. We don't need to be waiting for the fight now. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best. Well, just subscribe. It ain't Women's MMA. Subscribe to one of the best boxing channels on YouTube.